Welcome to Top Plays, everyone! Today, we're down to 4 winners from Season 6, and only one can take home the 100,000 VC. It's up to you. Let's see our finalists. My team hosts our first option from Wnba. Dark Matter Brandon Roy crosses behind the back and slams it in your face. Full rotation, full sends. We see this player card everywhere in my team. This is just one more reason, and one reason, if you will.
Let's meet your Las Vegas starting lineup. Starting at center, number 32, Cheyenne Parker Tyus. Starting at shooting guard, number 24, Jewel Lloyd. Starting at the other guard, number 12, Chelsea Gray. At the small forward position, number 0, Jackie Young. Starting at the other forward position, number 22, Asia Wilson. The head coach of your home team. Let's hear it for your Las Vegas Aces.
Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. And tonight we've got the Los Angeles Sparks playing against the Las Vegas Aces. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. And we've got a great guard matchup here tonight, fellas.
No doubt about it. Safe to say, we're all looking forward to this one.
Oh, I am looking forward to this one for sure, Brian. I mean, both these teams are very talented in the backcourt, and whoever wins that battle, of the backcourts, I think they win the game.
Now here is Stevens. Pass to Sims. Just 5 on the clock. Wnba left side. Great D that time from Parker Tyus. Gray right side. That falls. Good D that time from Jackie Young.
And Gray getting it done on the inside. Like seeing her be so aggressive, looking to score from that spot in the court.
Now here is Stevens. Pass to Sims. Jackson. Shoots over Young. A rebound by Gray. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Young. Parker Tyus. Over Wnba. They get it back. Rejected by Azare Stevens.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Good on the three-point shot.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Gray outside. Bucket is good.
Chelsea Gray with a guard like Chelsea Gray take contact and still complete the play. That's toughness.
Outside Stevens. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Now here's Gray. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
First personal foul.
I know the Sparks, the organization, and the fans are thrilled to have Cameron Brink, the second overall pick in the 2024 draft.
And she's the type of player LA is going to build around. In college, a national champion as a freshman, first-team All-American as a senior. Brink is known for her defense, an incredible shot blocker, and that's the basis for the Sparks defense.
Foul call that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances.
Second personal foul.
Guys, for A'ja Wilson, she's always a factor night in and night out.
Well, when you're a multiple-time MVP, us and the fans expect that. There's no doubt she's cemented herself as one of the best players of this generation.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And in 2023, A'ja Wilson won her 2nd straight Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, with all that she does, we almost take Wilson's D for granted at this point. She's got those 2 MVPs, the 2 championships, but A'ja led the WNBA in defensive rating in 2023. I mean, Wilson is a player who controls the paint on both ends.
Well, we can all agree on this. There is nothing quite like summer hoops in Vegas as long as the AC is pumping.
Yeah, I mean, it was, 110, 115, get up there. But you got the 2K Summer League going on. The men's national team normally playing games, having a camp, tons of elite high school events. And, of course, Aces season in full swing.
Now here's Wilson. Pass to Gray. Now Young. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wilson. The 3 ball. That shot off the mark. Now here's McDonald. Gray defending. Now here is Stevens. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Knocked loose. Gray with it. McDonald picks her up. That's in, and she's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
The effort level Gray plays with is flat out inspiring. She's dominant on both sides of the ball.
Plum can't hit.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Now here's Plum. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, when Kelsey Plum is getting buckets inside, it's scary because she already does so much damage with her playmaking and perimeter.
So reliable, guys. Her offense, it doesn't come and go. It's always there.
Outside Stevens. Pass to Hamby. Here's Plum. And Jewel Lloyd pulls it down. The Aces leading. Here's Young. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Flashy handles for the Young. Certainly doesn't lack confidence on the floor.
And that's a foul called on Cheyenne Parker Tice. That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Las Vegas Aces, Megan Gustafson.
On defense, the Aces. Stevens. She's guarded by Wilson. Just 4 to shoot. Puts it up. Plum misses.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening frame.
If they match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now here's McDonald. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Plum covered by Lloyd. Will it go? And Plum with the lay-in.
It's just so hard to knock Plum off balance. She is so good at absorbing contact and finishing anyways.
Pass to Wilson. Gustafson. Jackie Young drives in. Tries again. And a layup by Wilson.
2 points.
Rebounds well and has a knack for converting offensive rebounds into points. Wilson is electric.
Now here is Stevens. Pass to McDonald. Now here's Jackson. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Some solid defense from Jackie Young. Gray, guarded by McDonald. And that one's good. Gray.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Now here's Plum. And so she draws the foul on the shot.
Second personal foul.
You know, when we talk about players who just get better during the offseason, that put in the work, Kelsey Plum has got to be high on that list.
Yeah, she was the first overall pick back in 2017, and she struggled her first few years. Didn't shoot a great percentage, but Plum's really improved on her game. She's been top 5 in most improved players 3 different times, and now one of the best scoring guards in the W.
The first one falls. Well, with the career Kelsey Plum has had, it's safe to say she's lived up to the hype.
Multiple-time All-Star, league MVP, 2 titles. Yeah, I'd say she has. Clearly one of the most complete and popular players in the league.
That one falls, so she hits both of them. We've got a small portion of the season behind us, and the league's hierarchy is starting to come into focus.
It's still early, though, so for the teams that are struggling, you still have time to get in gear.
Yeah, but they don't have a lot of time, Brian. I mean, the season is short, and the pressure ramps up every week that goes by when you're not winning games.
The Sparks trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Inside, Russell. Stokes with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Out to Gray. Back to Hayes. Off target with the 3. Here's Plum. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots.
First personal foul.
It goes on Tiffany Hayes.
Yeah, that's a nifty move by Plum right there. Taking her shot right into the defense and making sure she gets the whistle.
And the first one drops. And after 12 seasons with the Sparks, Nneka Ogwumike decided that 2023 would be her last with the organization.
Yeah, since going first overall in 2012, Ogwumike, an 8-time All-Star with the Sparks, winning MVP and the WNBA title in 2016, 2 community assists awards. They'll miss her in Los Angeles. Nneka, a legend in LA basketball history.
Well, you look at the run the Aces are on. You think we can call them a dynasty?
Over the last 4 years, they have 3 trips to the finals and 2 championships. Now, I think the coming seasons will determine if they are officially a dynasty, but they're definitely on that path.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Well, there's no question that the Las Vegas Aces have established themselves as the gold standard of the W.
Well, it's about more than those 2 titles. They opened up a 64,000 square foot practice facility back in 2023, the first WNBA team to have their own dedicated practice facility. That's showing a major investment in the team and the league.
Now here's Dangerfield. Pass to Brink. Good. And the assist goes to Crystal Dangerfield.
A skilled passer, Dangerfield loves to move the ball.
Now Stokes. Evans, guarded by Dangerfield. Gustafson can't hit.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
They were ready to go right from the opening tip.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here is Hayes. Pass to Evans. To the middle. And that one's good.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Here's Dangerfield. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Outside Evans. Shoots over Dangerfield. Good on the 13-footer. And so the first quarter in the books. The Aces on top. They're up by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. First quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
The Aces with the lead. Pass to Hayes. Parker Tyus. There's Jewel Lloyd with the 3. Jackson pulls it in.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Odyssey Sims for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
A confidence builder for sure. When Odyssey Sims is knocking down the triple, it unleashes the rest of her offense.
Pass to Evans. Parker Tyus. She's covered by Hamby. And so she earns a trip to the line. The official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. The Sparks have missed the last 3 playoffs. Rare to see LA struggle like this.
An original WNBA team, they missed the postseason just 4 times in their first 24 seasons. Now, this franchise has the best winning percentage in league history, so you expect they'll turn it around pretty soon.
She misses the free throw. And she's good on the second. And in 2023, the Sparks went 17-23 and missed the playoffs by just 1 win.
They were firmly in before they lost 5 of their last 7 games. So I think a stronger finish to the year is a point of emphasis for this staff.
Pass to Wilson. Takes it from 10. And shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
Few players better than Wilson inside, has a rare combo of touch and length, plus the desire to beat you.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Jackie Young the rebound.
Well, controlling the boards, they're +5 in that category.
Yeah, and look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the result. All the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
They've found holes in the D, and they're really exploiting them.
Here's Stevens. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Dangerfield. And it's blocked by Jewel Lloyd. Outside Evans. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. Young's shot is off.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
And it's blocked by Asia Wilson.
Incredible timing by Wilson. Of course, she's 6'4", that helps, but her defensive IQ also helps her deny opponents too.
Lloyd. The shot misses. Good D by De'Erica Hamby. The Sparks trailing. Pass to Sims. And here's Jackson. Outside Stevens. Now here's Hamby. Covered by Lloyd. Hamby down low. Great D that time from Jackie Young. Right side Lloyd. That one drops and she's now on the clock.
And the ball handling moves of Jewel Lloyd are just so clever. She has no problem getting creative out there.
Timeout called the Sparks. And Jackie Young came into this league as a good passer, but she's taken it to a whole another level.
Yeah, and as her scoring continues to improve, so does her playmaking. That makes her very difficult to defend with the ball in her hands. She's already fulfilled her immense potential.
Your Las Vegas Aces dancers.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Plum. Wnba with the ball. The rebound by A'ja Wilson.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
6 on the shot clock. Young, she's guarded by Plum. Fires from deep. She made that one. Basket number 3 for her, and she's also missed it.
Well, the D sat off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the 3.
Jackson outside. Pass to Wnba. Plum. And a foul on Gray.
Chelsea Gray.
That's her first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Stevens in the post. She's guarded by Wilson. Stevens, that's good.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
And the basket by Lord.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, that's 2 straight from long range.
Outside Stevens. Outside Sims. Clock at 6. Over Gray. And it's Sims missing.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control the boards has given them control of this game.
Pass to Young. It's tipped. The second chance effort. And she sinks the layup.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Wnba with the ball. He's guarded by Parker Tyus. Young with it, working on Stevens. Lloyd, she's guarded by Plum. Another shot. The Sparks grab the miss. Here's Wnba. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Second personal
Two-time sixth player of the year. You can't deny the impact of Wnba.
Yeah, now she's too good to win that award. You have to start Wnba. A huge part of the Aces' first title team in 2022. Really, to me, one of the most underrated and overlooked players in the league.
First one falls for her.
You can trust Erica Wnba to deliver all-out effort on the floor. She really puts in the work to make the most of her minutes, and she can be a difference maker for this team.
No good on the second free throw.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
And Jackie Young went first overall back in 2019. And her transition to the W probably wasn't as smooth as she would have liked.
Yeah, had some ups and downs the first 3 years, but year 4, 2022, Young put it all together. An all-star and most improved player, a big part of that 2022 and 23 Aces title runs.
The first free throw is good.
And Jackie Young, a talented guard who scores at such an impressive clip.
Both good at the line. Well, in 2023, we saw the WNBA expand their schedule to 40 games. How did you like that move, Brian?
I think it's a great thing. None of us are complaining about more basketball.
Oh, I'm in total agreement. I always want more basketball because that's more fun. You get to watch this great league more. And, you know, the great thing is it's allowed the fans in the league to get more chances to see stars come to their hometowns. I think it's been a great improvement.
Now here's McDonald. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Burrell. Shot blocked! To the inside. Gustafson. And she banks in the layup.
A playmaker in the backcourt. Hayes moving it to the open teammate.
Pass to Burrell. Shoots over Young. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Now here is Hayes, guarded by McDonald. And here's Stokes. Kelsey Gray for three. That one, no good. Here's Burrell, guarded by Young. Now Burrell. Outside Stevens. Sinks the triple.
2 minutes.
Loves to grow and improve. Stevens is always looking to add another wrinkle to her game, and that catch and shoot's pretty deadly.
Now here's Gray. She's got 10. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done. Well, offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump shot.
And maybe shying away from contact. Their free throw attempts are also down from the first quarter. You'd like to see that, raise up a bit.
You never want to fall in love with a jump shot, right?
Never, because it might not love you back.
Now here's Clarendon. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Outside McDonald. And it's Hayes with the rebound.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Here's Young. Excellent D there from Mercedes Russell. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Burrell. Here's Stevens. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Aces ahead, running away with it. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. It's been an outstanding game from Gray.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her, and that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going, and what has been a runaway of a game so far. Now here's Gray. Jackie Young on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Here's Young. Plum with the rebound. Outside Sims. Pass to Hamby. low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Effective moving the ball from the front court. Wnba's a willing passer.
Right side, Young. 9 feet out. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Now here is Wnba. Count that one.
Nimble move by Wnba, getting around the contact into the shot.
90 seconds into the second half now. The Sparks grab the miss. To the paint. Outside Sims. Pass to Stevens. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Big blunder there. That could cost them.
And a terrible time for it to happen when they're trying to cut down this lead.
Awful.
Now here's Gray. She's got 15. Shoots off the step back. Wnba grabs the miss.
They start the second half 1 for 4.
Here's Jackson. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Parker Tyus. And Chelsea Gray is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for her.
Substitution. Sacrifice her body, take the charge, giving up her body for the team.
And really a heads-up play as well. Reads the play nicely and gets in the perfect position.
Pass to Jackson. Now Wnba. Sims with it. Wnba down low. Parker Tyus is there. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Young with it. Let's bring picking her up. Outside Lloyd. No good on the 3.
A lot of clanks by them early in the second here so far. Only 1 make on 5 tries.
Rejected by Jackie Young.
Outstanding job by Young on D, staying connected.
Gray outside. Young. Out to the right wing. Parker Tyus. That's good. And so Asia Wilson with the assist.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those. So I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Now here's Plum. 9 points in the game. Here's Brink. Asia Wilson with some nice D. Talking about the young Cameron Brink. She's already an elite shot blocker.
Well, it's rare for a player to come into the league with an elite top-end skill. But Brink has that combination of length and smarts, reads the game so well. Cameron's going to be a menace defensively for years.
And basket is good. Got it to go through the contact. So a free throw coming up. Opportunity for the away team. Play. This is her second trip to the free throw line in this one.
One shot.
And that one misses. And they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Pass to Wilson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And Wilson likes asserting her dominance inside, just brushing off the defense.
And here's Plum. Back to Dangerfield. Over Gray. They grab their own miss. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hard-fought bucket there. Nice putback.
And the Aces call time here.
And when you think of the ideal floor general, Chelsea Gray might be the first person that comes to mind.
Well, just look at what she's accomplished. Multiple WNBA titles, a Finals MVP award. It's hard to find a more seasoned veteran leader at this point.
Lloyd from long range. The three-pointer is on target.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. It's hauled in by the Aces. Wilson. Right side, Lloyd. Back to Wilson. Over Wnba. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
Explosive first step with an accurate mid-range J. It's part of what makes Wilson so tough to guard.
Now here's Brink. Pass to Plum from deep. Good. And Cameron Brink getting the dime.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
You need some help as well. Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Have a defender near her.
And here's Clarendon, covered by Lloyd. Pass to Brink. Tipped away. Wilson with the steal. Lloyd. Jackie Young on the wing. 6 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. Second chance shot. Wilson no good. Fast break. Here come the Sparks. Over to the wing. Pass to Brink. And here's Plum. And the Sparks, another 3.
Her shooting has been so good today. She may have to take it upon herself to get her team out of this hole.
Wilson with it. Outside Lloyd. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Right now, the defense needs to work on closing out on her because she is heating up from outside.
The Sparks call timeout. Jewel Lloyd, what a fantastic player. So consistent over the years.
Well, she started off strong, the #1 overall pick in 2015, WNBA Rookie of the Year, and she's only gotten better from there.
Switch here. And here are the Sparks now. Now here's McDonald. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Stokes with the rebound. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part, it gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Now here's Wilson. She's got 10. Lloyd. And the Aces, another 3.
Well, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Here's Burrell. It's good.
They're not using the three-point shot very much. And they want to think about stretching the defense a bit, like they did in the first half.
Pass to Stokes. Gustafson, guarded by Russell. Here's Lloyd. And there's the 3-second violation. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Sparks now. Outside McDonald. Plum. Pass to Russell. Back to Plum. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Burrell. And a miss there on the triple. Gray outside. Shoots over McDonald. And the Aces stack on 2 more.
Oh, this has been Gray's game so far. She's scoring at will and putting on an absolute show.
Pass to Russell. Here's the 3. A rebound by Gray.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
Now here is Lloyd. Let's go with a 3. Stevens grabs the board. Out of bounds, it'll be Aces ball.
Nothing has gone right for them today, and it's been their own doing, just like we saw there.
Here's Lloyd. The three. The shot will not fall. As we conclude the third quarter, pretty much up, blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Aces ahead, opening a huge gap. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
The winner today coming from an unlikely source. It's the sweetest dime of the day. What a plus it is to have a post player who can pass like this.
Yeah, it's a huge boost to an offense. It adds a whole other set of options to our team.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
Watch it.
Now here's Clarendon. D right on him.
And we've talked about this. One of the major challenges in the W is travel.
Well, you look at just the geography of the league. Most of the teams are on the West Coast or on the East Coast. So you end up with really long flights to play those interconference games.
And it just tells you that resting between games is so important. Diet, sleep, taking care of your body is crucial.
And good on the second, so she makes both. Gray. Young.
Guarded by Jackson.
Pass to Gray. Beyond the arc. Drops in the trade.
What focus from Gray? A point guard by trade and maybe in the scorebook. She can also score without the basketball.
Now here's Clarendon. Stevens with it. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Being that close to the hoop, I thought she had enough room to nail that one.
Clarendon with it. Gray picks her up. Pass to Sims. Outside Stevens.
And looking around the league, Brian, which team do you think has the best young core?
Oh, this is an easy one. I'm going with the franchise that has the last two #1 overall picks, the Indiana Fever.
Yeah, and those two fit so well. I mean, Aaliyah Boston dominating the paint with Caitlin Clark on the perimeter. Good luck stopping that pick and roll. Well, they're winning despite her errant shooting.
Here's Jackson. Yes, great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
Fundamental hoops from Odyssey Sims, making sure to get it to the uncovered teammate.
Gray outside. Knocks down the three ball.
We've really seen them step up their three-point shooting in the second half. I mean, they're just letting it fly out there.
Well, they're playing with confidence, and I like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they've got a lead, but they're playing free.
And it's working.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Talk about a creative ball handler. Once Gray gets defenders off balance, it's over.
Pass to Jackson. Now here's Wnba. And that's a foul called on Cheyenne Parker-Tyus. That's her third foul of the game. The Sparks making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Brink left side.
Second shot opportunity. And she takes it up and lays it in.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Evans.
And a trend over the last few years, Brian, less players are going overseas to play during the offseason.
And that's great for the WNBA. Increased salaries have helped big time.
And with more players staying in the United States during the offseason, we don't see as many season-ending injuries that happen in the offseason away from the W.
Here's Stokes. Pass to Evans. Another three for Las Vegas.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Dangerfield. Brink. No good with the layup. Now Hayes. Pass to Mitchell. Parker Tyus. 4 on the shot clock. Ooh, no luck on that one.
Good work defensively, Rakia Jackson. Good. And the assist goes to Crystal Dangerfield.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Back to Hayes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, don't let her position trick you. Hayes has no issue scoring the ball down low.
Pass to Dangerfield. Cannon.
And the league is expanding for the 2025 season. Very exciting. What do you guys think is the best part about it?
Well, for me, it's the extra roster spots. There are so many talented players in women's basketball right now. And the W, it's really needed more space, more spots, more places on the roster for a while now.
Oh, I agree. I mean, when you look at the last cut lists back in May, right before the season, there are some serious hoopers on them.
Now here's Clarendon. Back to Brink.
Poked away.
It's stolen by Parker Tyus.
Here's Mitchell. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First team foul.
That one goes on Jackson.
At the line
When
for
I
Las
think of
Vegas,
crafty scores,
Tiffany
I think of
Mitchell.
Tiffany Mitchell.
2
She's so
shots.
good at keeping defenders guessing.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And she makes the first.
Well, dependable players like Tiffany Mitchell really lift your team. You can count on her to work hard and produce points.
She's perfect from the line this time.
And you look at the ratings for women's basketball in general, and man, they're exploding.
Well, of course, Caitlin Clark and her team in college shattering records back in her college days. I think we'll continue to see that happen in the W.
Well, the 2024 draft was by far the most watched of all time. So, yeah, it's an exciting time in the league.
Now here's Dangerfield. Pass to Russell. Can they get it?
Kicks it out to Dangerfield.
Over Mitchell. Here's Russell. And she battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Offensive rebounding is about energy and effort, and Russell displays both for the second chance bucket.
Parker Tyus. Guarded by Russell. And it's Hayes missing. And here are the Sparks now. Down low. Russell with the bucket.
This is Russell's bucket all night. Gets the ball inside and uses all her height to get the shot.
Outside Evans. Russell pulls it in. Dangerfield outside. And she makes good on the layup.
Playing way bigger than her listed 5'5" height. Dangerfield playing the game with passion.
Pass to Mitchell.
Now Parker Tyus.
Guarded by Russell. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Russell. Here's Burrell. The rebound by Parker Tyus. And it's the Aces with the ball. It's Tiffany Mitchell on the wing. Evans. Here's Hayes. Guarded by McDonald. Mitchell outside. Here's Parker Tyus. Hands the 12-footer.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on her when she burrows her way in tight. She's such a good finisher.
Now here's McDonald. Pass to Russell. That's good, and it's Ari McDonald with the assist.
Well, it's tough trying to match up with Russell, guys, especially when she's established inside and looking to score.
Now Hayes. And the Aces, another three.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Now here's Dangerfield. Outside Brink. McDonald. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Outside Evans. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
And that's a wrap, everyone.